Bala versus Bookasura. Bala knew Bookasura would come after him when he did not deliver the books. He lay in wait for Bookasura. In the silence, Bala could hear his heart beat. It thumped so loud, Bala thought it would explode. With great difficulty, he calmed himself. It was so quiet, it was eerie. Then he heard the all too familiar sounds. There was a flash of lightning, then thunder. Where have you been? Came the booming voice. Bukasura appeared in Bala's room. He was in a rage. Where are the books you promised? You better have them or I will make you my meal, Bukasura said menacingly. Don't be angry. I have a surprise treat for you today. Bala said calmly. Hurry up. I'm famished. It's way past my meal time. Bala switched on the TV. Chota Bheem appeared on the screen. Chota Bheem was everyone's favorite cartoon character at school. He was just as big as Bala, but extraordinarily strong, just like Bhima. And he had so many exciting adventures. Bukasura was sprawled on the sofa watching TV. His face was getting redder. In a few minutes, his face turned a beetroot red and he had bloodshot eyes. He cried out, Spare me! Don't torture me! I can't take it any more. Stop this! Take it away! Bala didn't move. Do something! I'm getting blinded. Bukasura covered his eyes and groaned. Bukasura was going all strange. There was smoke coming out of his ears and nostrils. He held the sides of his head and moaned. His eyeballs fell onto the floor. Then his head split open, all of them. Gooey lumps came squishing out. It was like the cauliflower curry his mother made, except that it had a foul stench. There were worms wriggling all over the soft, rotting parts of Bukasura's brains. The wires which held them together were rusted and giving way. Something small and black and round, like goat droppings, lay right in the middle. It heaved and gasped and quivered, and finally stopped breathing. Bala said a silent prayer for Bukasura's imagination. Bukasura's body shook and shivered all over. It seemed to be growing bigger. Yes, it was definitely puffing up, ballooning. Bala was afraid Bukasura would burst. Great clouds of steam poured out. Bukasura whistled like a pressure cooker. The whistle turned into a roar. Bukasura erupted like a volcano. He clutched his stomach and lurched forward, throwing up all the books he had ever eaten, millions of them from each mouth. Then one head bounced onto the floor, and another, and another. One by one, they fell onto the floor, bouncing around like basketballs. They slowed down and finally stopped, lying motionless on the ground. The monster was now helpless and harmless. He could eat neither Bala nor his books now. Bala moved aside to let him pass. Bukasura stumbled into the darkness. The TV had zapped his eyes and brains and body. Bhima had defeated Bakasura and Chota Bheem had helped Bala overcome Bukasura. Bala looked at the mushy mangled mass lying below him on the ground. What a mess! Then he looked beyond it, at the books Bukasura had spewed out. There were so many of them. Where was he going to keep all those books? What if baby ate the pages? Bala pulled at the hair near his ears. Idea! Bala ran after Bukasura shouting, All those books you spat out, I'm going to set up a library with them. I'll read to you every day. It'll be fun. Every day, Bala picked 3 books and set off for the cave. Bala sat outside the cave reading to Bookasura. Every single day, by the end of the third story, Bala would hear Bukasura snoring peacefully.